The first tremor cracked the pavement outside Central Station. People paused, blinking up from their phones. Then came the roar, a guttural, world-shaking bellow that split the sky. Pigeons burst from rooftops. Car alarms shrieked. And through the settling dust emerged a nightmare-born primeval terror. A colossal, blood-red beast, nearly 300 feet tall, its obsidian eyes glowing like dying stars. The creature, dubbed Crimson Wake by the first terrified newscaster, swung its tail and flattened 6 city blocks. Glass towers collapsed like dominoes. Streets ruptured. The screams of fleeing civilians were drowned in the cacophony of nature's vengeance incarnate. Dr. Ava Marlowe had never been a soldier. She was a bioengineer, a whistleblower, and, until that moment, a fugitive. But now, huddled inside an abandoned research bunker below the city, watching Crimson Wake on a flickering security feed, she understood. This was her fault. Years ago, she helped design the growth serum that would eventually be stolen, weaponized, and fed to a prehistoric DNA composite, a secret black-budget experiment under Project Leviathan. It was supposed to be terminated. It had evolved instead. Wake responds to sonar, Ava whispered, staring at the screen. And it's looking for a pulse. Her voice echoed through the empty lab. Dust settled on forgotten test tubes. She didn't have much time. Military chatter over the emergency broadcast detailed mass deployment. Tanks, jets, drones. All were en route to Ground Zero, Midtown. But no amount of firepower would stop something designed to survive extinction. Above, fighter jets tore through the sky. F-22s launched Hellfire missiles. Apache helicopters buzzed like hornets around the beast's jagged spine. On the streets, tanks fired round after round into its armored flanks, tearing chunks of reinforced concrete and steel from ruined buildings instead. Crimson Wake didn't flinch. It absorbed the punishment, then retaliated. One tail sweep demolished 3 tanks. A stomp cracked the earth like a tectonic fracture. A bellowing roar knocked helicopters from the air. Flames rose. Smoke blanketed the skyline. Civilians stampeded like ants, many swallowed by debris, fire, or worse, the claws of the beast itself. Ava raced through sewer tunnels, gripping a hard drive and a portable sonar emitter, the last prototype from the Leviathan project. It had one function, signal override. If she could get close enough, she could reprogram Wake's instincts. Not to kill, not to destroy, just to stop. She emerged inside the shattered husk of the old science museum, now a cathedral of rubble and ghostlight. Above, Wake's silhouette loomed against the smoke-streaked sky, its mouth dripping molten black saliva, eyes scanning for the next target. A squadron of Marines spotted Ava. "Ma'am, this is a no-go zone. I built that thing's brain," she shouted, voice hoarse. "I can shut it down." Ava's hands trembled as she showed them the device. The sergeant, a scarred man named Rhodes, radioed command. Orders came swiftly, escort her in. It was a last shot. A convoy formed, 2 tanks for soldiers on foot. Ava riding atop a Humvee with a sonar